So can people see us on the video? Because I'm going to turn mine off then, since I'm the only one with mine on.
Yeah, that's why I turned mine off.
Since I'm kind of sitting here in a tank top and all.
I don't have a camera on the computer, so. All right, I will play the music now.
Chatterbox.
The Chatterbox.
The Chatterbox. Get over here, Victor. Chatterbox.
The Chatterbox. The Chatterbox.
Ooh, Chatterbox.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
I'm trying to take it back because Colleen kind of stole Media Junkyard's intro a little bit on the broadcast.
She just yells a lot, that's all. She's very loud.
No, but there's a certain way that she says hello that I think it's,
Rob, you guys don't own the word or the cadence.
It's the it's the way that it's said,
Typical
hello,
white man Rob trying to own a word.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so a woman just can't have it, Rob? Is that what you're saying?
It's not.
Hey, no blatant feminism here.
No, she can use it.
So are you saying she doesn't have the right
She doesn't have the
choose how she says things? You're saying Colleen does not have the right to choose, is what you're saying.
We're going down a slippery slope here. Oh.
When I said equality, what I meant was I wanted the right to tell dirty jokes and not get judged just like men. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, God. So, it's been a while.
Yes.
We were going to record weeks ago, I think. Maybe a month ago.
Is that why I have updates in the document that I was like, did I talk about these things? Because I don't feel like I did. So,
yeah, I mean, I forgot I saw that movie that was on there. I forgot I read the book that's on there. Man,
good thing I made notes, huh?
Yeah, we're only like 2 weeks late. It's not bad. It's not the worst we've ever done.
True. Well, we almost made it later because I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So.
We're
on under this by the skin of our teeth, basically.
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
Disney, shocker.
Of course. Yeah.
Fun thing, we were at a place called Knoebels yesterday.
Oh.
I saw your pictures. It looked really fun. What was that?
Yeah, well, depends on what you consider fun. So it's in coal country in Pennsylvania, which if you've seen Nothing But Trouble, if anybody remembers that movie, with Chevy Chase and who's that person who was married to the guy in Die Hard, Demi Moore, and Dan Aykroyd was in it as like some characters or something. I don't know. Digital Underground did a song for it. It was a long time ago. Anyway, that's coal country, Pennsylvania. That's where we were at an old school amusement park. They actually had to use tickets and stuff.
Wow.
Ooh.
Decent time. Connor enjoyed it a lot with his friends, and we stayed for a night in a cabin, and it was okay. I had fun, in general, but I don't really like driving out to Central PA because it's a long way to go. But it was a good time, had by all. And if you like old school rides, it's a good place to go.
Fun.
Cool.
Yeah, like
Well,
to
I'm
have
hoping to.
old school rides. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping to talk Dave into going to the peony with me this week, so we'll see. That's our fare. So.
Oh, is that the one with who's gonna be there?
Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar. That's cool.
She's playing our fare.
That's awesome.
I told you about the time I ran into her at the casino and I took her picture without her seeing it, and then she heard me take the picture of her, and I was like, "Oh shit! I just did like the worst thing ever to like the person I love the most."
You should find her at the fair and apologize. Just.
Well, I went up to her and then I was like, "Blather, blather, idiot, blather."
Yeah.
Right? I mean, literally, I'm such an idiot that Neil Gerardo was walking around the casino and I put my wallet in my purse because he looked like trouble. I was like, good fan. I'm a good fan. So, what can you say? Anyway.
I'm a good person, guys. Don't worry.
Sorry I took your picture without asking. Here's a clue, kids. Pro tip. Turn off your volume on your shutter release on your phone.
Oh, yes. Always do that.
Dead giveaway.
Oh wow, we really suck at podcasting because we didn't even introduce our guests that we
Oh my
For
god!
ourselves,
It's like we're just already here.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who am I? Who cares?
Rob,
Whatever.
please introduce our guest.
Wait, who am I? I don't know.
Guess. And you
I'm
should say, and people have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Formerly
You know
known.
Yeah,
Who am
let's.
I even? Who is anyone?
I like to say that I'm everyone, but I'm also no one.
Ooh.
Spoilers.
Kill mystery.
Well, okay. Well, I'm Rob. You might know me.
Mhm.
This podcast. You may have heard of me.
Don't you know who I think I am?
You leave voicemails on Chuckcast, right?
Yeah.
It's the one and only Rob.
Now you guys go.
Um,
How it works.
I'm Michael.
Where do we know you from?
Probably from the fabulously popular Askyrimaddictpodcast podcast
Mm-hmm.
that I
It's an
started
empire.
after abandoning Jamie and firing him from the Deadliest Catch podcast.
Wow. I was telling Dave today that he should start a podcast with Jessica. He watches all these race car shows that Jessica, I think.
Oh
would
yeah,
enjoy.
but I think she only likes Jeff Gordon. I think he's connected
Oh.
like her.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm Michaela, by the way. You would know me from here. This is pretty much it. That's all. My bad sense of humor on the internet. I have that too. And we have a guest.
You do?
Very special guest whom we all love with all of our hearts.
Oh.
Kelly Joe is here.
Wow.
Whoa! I heard you drop the Joe. Is that true?
Okay, so let's I just don't use. I'm not called Kelly Joe. I was never really called Kelly Joe outside of this group of people.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to calling me Kelly Joe. Like, you can always To me, it would be weird if you just dropped the Joe out of nowhere.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't want to just chat. Why ruin a good thing? You know?
You're our Kelly Joe.
Exactly. But if my friends just started to use the Joe, then I'd get annoyed because I'd be like, no, you don't get this.
That's not your Joe.
And things you may know me from are the hit successful podcasts Luthcast and Observercast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know, those great things that lived on for the appropriate amount of time.
Oh. We all have podcasts in our history that we try not to talk about.
I'll bring them up. What do I care?
Especially that media junkyard.
Oof.
Oh, that's a shame.
Somebody asked me about a past one that we all know and love. It was very scary.
I'm still going through trauma therapy for it.
Yeah. We all went through therapy after that one. And someone asked about it. I was like, oh my god, I think it's still up.
About which?
Remember that show that sounded like two people devolving and hating each other?
Yes.
Other for the record, though. But somebody was asking about that. I'm like, yeah, you could listen to that if you wanted, but
I don't know why you would.
yeah, I mean, like if you're doing some sociology paper or something. Otherwise.
But it's all love now.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't even know. That had to be 5 years ago.
Wow, really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
About 5 years.
Yep.
At least. It's quite a long time ago.
Time passes. Kelly drops the Joe. It all comes and goes. The leaves, they change, they fall. What are you going to do?
I'm pretty sure I'm Kelly Joe on this, so
No, you totally
No,
are.
it says-
Forever and ever.
everywhere I sign up for, I use Kelly Joe 562. So
I
the
see.
Joe is not dropped. I just don't use it very much.
We're on Hangouts, and it just says Kelly, and I was very upset.
Well, that's because
You want-
of Google. Yeah.
I still.
Do you want me to try and fix it, Rob?
Please.
Yeah. Now you have to change your whole name in Google Plus.
Please change your entire Google account. to
Yeah.
appease me.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my name is. That's funny.
It's August.
Just August.
You know why? Because Google wouldn't let me use August 95. It was like, use your real name. So I was like, okay, August Lynn for the longest time. And then finally they got their head right and they let me use just one name. Yes, I don't know. I had the original August at yahoo.ca account.
Oh.
And then
Ooh.
I lost
Yahoo.
it somewhere. Yahoo!
Yahoo, which is purchased.
How's that going?
Oh yes, that's right. It was.
Yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Verizon scooped them up. So do not know.
Maybe we could get some inside information. Best leave it.
Comcast bought them, right?
Verizon.
Was it Verizon? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Who-
No,
who-
Verizon bought them. Comcast owns everything. I mean, it's one of the two that's buying something.
All right, Rob, it should be fixed now.
What? Really?
I just went into my personal info and privacy on Google,
Mm,
and it's so
I don't know. It still says Kelly. So
there's a space. Hold on. Oh God.
Now look what you've done.
I think it's gotta be one word. It only shows the first word.
That's why I'm just August. I lost my 95 somewhere. Very sad.
Hold on. It might just take. I might have to hang up and come back for it to work. Which, to be honest, I don't think is worth it.
No, it's a little overkill.
I won't make you do that.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, I missed a message. I'm gonna find it. There we go.
I'm just a little bit sad that under what we're excited for, there's nothing.
Well, actually, no. There's stuff I just didn't put in. I never put anything for this because I like to wing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you got in your wings today?
Well, I mean,
Some bugs.
well, this upcoming weekend is here in the U.S. of A. is Labor Day weekend.
It is here too.
Oh, okay. You guys have Labor Day?
But we have a U in it in ours.
Labor Day.
It's Labor Day.
It's a laborious day.
It is laborious. It really is.
Yeah. That's
Are you
nice.
doing anything exciting?
See,
over the Labor Day?
that's the thing. Maybe I can get your guys' help because I want to go somewhere and just take a road trip, but not really sure where to go. In the
Well, I'll get
Spicy.
you after the show. I don't want to talk about it on the show, but it's nothing bad. No.
What did you do, Michael Dayton? What did you
nudge,
do?
nudge, wink, wink.
You could drive to Florida. We will be at Kidani on Friday at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh gosh, it's a little far.
You could stay.
For a date.
We leave.
I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks though.
It'd be really hot, but you could go.
Yeah.
So it's already hot where you are, so you're going to go somewhere hotter?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh.
Look, these things happen. Sometimes it's it's a little bit hotter there. It's not, could be worse. It's still
Ready for that humidity, bro.
well, yeah. The past month has been horrendous here, but
Oh, sorry.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it.
He does. He understands the humidity.
Oh, he's got a snout. Doesn't do well in humidity.
Jeez Louise. We'll see how long that holds for. Maybe about 5 seconds. I am the dog tamer.
Oh, you know where you could go? You could go to Knoebels, Rob.
Knoebels?
Yeah, the amusement park I was at.
Where is that?
It is in Central PA. It's probably about 3.5 hours from you, maybe 4 tops.
It's not bad. Have you ever been to the Jersey Shore? Because I've always been like ew, but I've read some decent things.
I live in New Jersey. Yes.
Yeah. Is it decent? It's like a boardwalk and stuff, and
Well, it depends on where you. I have not been to any North Jersey Shore.
like Wildwood.
I don't like Wildwood personally.
No.
'Cause I don't like the people that go there, but it is a good
Ah.
boardwalk. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
There's I will say the boardwalk is really good. They have the games and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but it's like South Philly at the shore. If you remember the parking situation in South Philly, imagine that as the people who are running the boardwalk.
Oh, Christ.
But no, Wildwood does have like all the rides and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
like that's traditional, straight up boardwalk. Ocean City's nice. It's a dry town, however.
Oh, that's no, that will not do.
Yeah, it's more of a family one, but they do have the boardwalk also with the rides.
Mm.
I think Seaside Heights is a little more like a mix, not as crazy as Wildwood, but nice rides and stuff. So it all depends what you're looking for. So,
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, I still haven't found what I'm looking for, so.
no.
So,
This
is-
time.
It's going to get you banned.
What?
YouTube references are going to get you banned.
Oh, God.
You're going to be the next Tim if you don't watch out.
I'm going to be the new what?
The next Tim.
Oh, God.
Isn't that next Jamie, actually, at this point?
No, Jamie was fired. I had to fire him from podcasting when I started Massive Network. He just was not up to my standards and had to leave.
Oh.
Sorry.
God, Rob, don't you feel happy we survived?
Oh,
my
I
God.
didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
When will our audits be?
Oh.
We're in the corporate America of podcasting right now, Kelly Jo.
I love corporate America. They're my employers right now. It's so great. I don't cry inside every time I'm there.
I'm fine being a number.
There is something coming up. Actually, I do want to mention that we kind of nailed down and figured to let you guys in on too. We're gonna do the charity thing again
Oh, okay, cool.
for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and this year it will be on, I believe it's October 29th.
Okay.
So we are putting a schedule together. Obviously, you two are invited. Kelly Jo also invited.
Oh, I know nothing of Skyrim.
No, we're breaking it up into different shows and stuff. So we actually have a show about cystic fibrosis,
Ooh.
oddly enough, which kind of works. John's can't decide between us and Raw. John,
What?
you can tape Raw, babe, on your VCR.
I mean, this isn't going to come out like later on a
Yeah.
podcast or anything.
Yeah, if you don't listen now,
You'll never get
good luck. Yeah.
Never again.
Last chance, buddy boy.
So we're going to be doing a thing raising money for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation again.
Cool.
Go 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on October 29th. So whoever's free, let me know. We'll be doing that and putting together a schedule.
Sounds
It all
like
depends on if I still work for corporate America.
Work for corporate America. I believe it's a Saturday, unless I have the wrong date, and then it'll be the Saturday that is closest to October
That is a
The
Saturday.
15th, you said?
29th.
29th is
29th?
a Saturday. Yeah.
And how
I
long
might be
will the
recovering
podcast?
from working a Halloween marathon, but if I'm okay, I'll be more than happy to do that.
A Halloween marathon, like at the theater where they're showing all the Halloween movies?
Yeah, we show a bunch of different Halloween movies, and then we get like preview screenings of new ones. If
Oh,
you're
fun.
if you're interested in coming down to the Jacob Burns Film Center, I believe registration will be up within the next month.
Ooh.
I would love to. A little far.
That sounds fun.
BurnsFilmCenter.org.
Oh,
Why
man.
haven't I been promoted? I do so much for you.
Stop promoting them. They don't deserve you.
Oh,
Well, everyone that goes, say, I'm here because Kelly sent me.
yeah.
That's it. Don't say Kelly. No, they won't
Or if you tell me in advance, I can get you, if you're not a member, I can get you member price.
Ooh.
Ooh. People in the know.
So, Rob, if you want to spend a Friday night up in Pleasantville, New York,
Oh.
Is
That
it
sounds
Pleasant?
like a road trip.
That does sound like a road trip.
it's a 45-minute train ride from Grand Central.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can listen to maybe 3/4 of a Nerdist podcast. Or, any other hour-long podcast you prefer.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot out there. There's the Dollop, which is my.
Oh my god, the Dollop's great.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'm not listening to that. What's that?
What is
I'm
it?
running through it right now. It is the most amazing podcast. I am addicted.
So,
What's its genre? What's it doing?
It's
It's a-
comedy history, right?
yeah. So, I just think of you every time I hear Dave Anthony talk. I'm like, oh, that's what Mike would be like if he was a comedy writer.
The show is so amazing. I'm listening from the beginning through, plus I'm listening to the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of skipped through a bunch of Philly-based ones because I'm, here or there. But oh my god, it's so amazing.
Well, I was at the live New York one.
Oh, did you? Oh god, that's so good.
It's like it was horrifying.
Oh really?
Like not the show. Like the show was great, but like some of the audience members got really rowdy. I'm pretty sure it was still in the show.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I don't think I'm up to that one yet.
Yeah. No, it's
You like 50 something.
yeah. No, it was like a couple of months ago. So it
Yeah,
was like in April.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to any of the recent live ones yet, but I mean I've listened probably to the last 5 also, most recent ones.
Yeah. Oh no, it's great.
The one, oh my god, the one with the military where they're trying to out the gay men. Did you hear that one?
I to be fair, I really listen sporadically, but I can just imagine Gareth.
My god. Oh my god. I have to see what episode that was because it is the most amazing. I was in tears listening to it.
Gareth Reynolds is like the future superstar in comedy, and I can't wait to be like, I knew about him.
It's fantastic. The dollop is absolutely amazing.
That's what you're all about.
Yeah. Oh, Newport sex scandal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Episode 56
All right.
is oh my god. Oh my god.
Did you hear their episode that the Revenant was based off of?
Yes. The last one.
The Hugh Glass one. It's amazing.
Oh my god, that was incredible. Oh.
And you're like, why was that? They had so much to work off of. Why didn't they make that the movie?
Like, then he walked 400 miles. He walked more. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So what's a good first episode to go into? What's like?
All right, I will recommend a couple for you that I've scattered listened to. I would say Newport Sex Scandal is very good.
Mm-hmm. The live one with Patton Oswalt, the first one.
Oh, the live Patton Oswalt one was good as well.
Yeah, from the LA Podcast Festival is really good.
Oh, Action Park is a good one because it's relatively local. If you remember Action Park.
Oh yeah.
Yes, go Action Park one's good. That's episode 87. And Death of George Washington was pretty funny.
Oh my god, the Death of George Washington's like fascinating.
Yeah, it was fascinating, hilarious, and disturbing all at once.
When you find out, and then like when I got to see Hamilton. Oh, I'm sorry. I get really excited about that.
Oh yeah, no, because the Hamilton stuff works into it.
Yeah, and but when I saw it, I was just like seeing it, and I'm like, when I was watching the actor play Chris Jackson in the back of my mind, I was like, oh god, how you died was terrifying.
But yeah, no, there's go through. You'll see topics that you might recognize, but I gotta tell you, the Newport sex scandal. Go to that first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is
or the development of the New York Sanitation Department.
Yes, that's a good. Well, it's like Dave knows the topic and he goes through something.
And the co-host does not.
And Gareth doesn't know anything about it, so he's basically telling him about it.
Okay, so it is like actual.
Oh, these are real historians and they're researched. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
BS. Yeah.
Okay. So kind of like reminds me kind of like a Drunk History, where it's kind of like, real things in a comedic manner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The early ones, they're kind of
too, but who knows?
They're kind of finding the way what they're going to do, like how they're going to address topics and stuff. Probably around like episode 30, they kind of figure out exactly their groove. But it's still funny, really funny before that. But that's when they kind of hit what they do now. It takes a little while at that point.
What I really love about that podcast is that it's truly a show that you do not need to listen to every episode to, or like you can listen sporadically and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you can pick them out and pick different ones from different times, and it's not going to matter. I mean, there may be like one or two in jokes. Oh my God, the tickling one. Oh my God, the tickling one. It's very early on. Go to the tickling one. Oh my God, the tickling one. Yes.
This is not going to become a tickling podcast.
Yes. Oh my God, that one was so amazing. I was like, it was insane. But yeah, Newport.
It's the third episode.
Yes, it's very early. Very early.
Oh, I see. Oh, all right. God.
Do tickling.
Guys,
I got tickling and
we're
Newport.
really into the topic.
Yes. Yeah, and then like the next episode there was something about tickling. Remember the ghost was tickling somebody in the next episode or something like that?
Oh, yeah. But like, what's great is the more episodes you listen to, the more like there are reoccurring themes. Like self-taught is an often reoccurring theme in the show.
Yeah, yes, it's true. Yeah.
Like, and then certain live shows, like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, this makes sense." Anything before like 1945, we know that we're in for a ride.
Yeah. Anything in the 1800s is like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Because it's always crazy as shit. And
Right.
so
I'm excited.
I forgot I'd been listening to that so much. Yeah, I am just like blowing through that like it's like crazy because it's hilarious and it gets better and better as it goes on because it just they hit their stride and it's amazing.
What's with the chirping?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's awesome.
No, it's just I took that little one out because the other one's beating the hell out of it. So I got it up my shirt and I'm trying to keep it warm. Sorry. I'm not gonna cry.
Welcome to Chicken Cast.
Yeah. He's not doing very good. Not doing very good.
Oh.
The other one was gonna trample it to death, so I thought I better get it out of there and put it up my shirt. So that's where it is, under my boob. Keeping warm. I don't know if it's 95 degrees under my boob, but I'm trying. Well,
I would guarantee you it's probably hotter than that.
We're gonna find out. It's just chirping away, sitting on my hand underneath the cloth on my bra. So there you go. The life of a chicken farmer. So the other one's in there screaming its head off because now it has nothing to trample. So that's pretty much what's going on in my house right now. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
I don't think many people could say that. Really.
My life gets more insane by the day, I swear to God. The more things with heartbeats you have in your life, the more complicated things get. That's okay. So anyway, that's what you're hearing. A little chirping coming from my bra. So, there you go.
And other things. Animal lady
What else
said.
have you got in there? What else is in that bra? Well, I got some moist money and a little chick. Claire and I were talking about that the other day.
Money.
Oh, there's signs up that say we will no longer be accepting bra money or sock money due to the heat. Oh. How about bra chicks? Are they accepting bra chicks yet still, I wonder?
They just stare at you and they're like, I don't know what to do with this.
I will pay you by the chickie. Anyway. So I'm nursing a baby right now. Not nursing. No, that's gross because it is in my bra, but I'm not nursing a chicken. Let's be clear. That would just hurt.
I guess we should get into the actual show.
What?
At some
Okay, so I
point.
downloaded an episode of The Dollop, so I'll give that a try.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of My Favorite Murder lately.
I just downloaded an episode of that.
I fall asleep with it on, which I find might be bad for my psyche. I'm not sure. You know, if like you absorb what you're hearing when you're sleeping. I have so many hometown murders, like I'm right in there. because we had like, I don't know if you guys heard about the pig farm here. We had like the whole, I think I talked about this before on the show, where the guy was like taking women and feeding them to his pigs, and then
God.
giving people sausage from the meat of the pigs. So they had to like get people's meat back out of their fridges to test for stuff and dig up all the ground. Anyway, it's quite gross. But we used to get invited to parties out there all the time as teenagers. Kind of glad we never went.
I was really afraid you were gonna say we ate the meat.
We did not go. My girlfriend Brenda used to go though, but her dad was really high up in the Hells Angels, so nobody would mess with her. And we would never go because it always seemed kind of a little, who wants to go party at a pig farm? They used to call it the Piggy Palace.
That's weird.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I just think poor transportation probably kept us alive at that point because we couldn't get there. We might have gone. Anyway, yeah, so we got like lots of hometown murders around my area. So it's kind of interesting to listen to those. And I love, I'm like Mike with the real murder stuff. I like that stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
There's actually a
Sorry.
sorry. No, I was just gonna say there's a CBS like docuseries about John Benet Ramsey like in a couple of weeks or something.
Oh,
It
crazy.
sounded pretty interesting. Like they're
It's their version of the People versus O.J. Simpson.
yeah, basically.
I feel like I missed out on that by not watching it.
If you find a streaming service that has it, I'd recommend it.
Okay. It's just I felt like I watched the trial firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember when they found him not guilty and the real estate office next door had the TV on and we all piled in there and everybody watched the verdict and people were flabbergasted that he was not found guilty. And so, I thought, well, do I really need to revisit all of that? Really? And then I thought, no, and now I'm hearing such wonderful things about it. I'm like, yeah, maybe I do.
Well, like, what I like about that show is it's just more like, like, the reason why there were so many things that happened throughout the case that just fucked everyone over.
Yeah. I can't see Marcia Clark anymore without seeing Tina Fey. That's a problem for me.
Did you ever do Marcia Clark?
Did you watch
Unbreakable
Kimmy Schmidt?
Oh no.
Oh, she played her, and there was what was his name? The other guy that was the prosecutor.
That's Sterling K. Brown.
And they thought that they were having a relationship. Well, they really play on that on Kimmy Schmidt. It's really funny the way she plays it. She's got the whole curly wit, the perm, and everything. It's quite funny. Yeah, it's nicer in my shirt than getting beaten up in there, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
So we have. Do we want to go down the list?
Yes.
What do we have? We have music.
Yeah. Frank Ocean released an album for the first time in 4 years.
Oh, wow, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I loved Channel Orange, so I've been like waiting for it was supposed to come out about 2 years ago, and then it was just like suddenly dropped, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go, Frank, let's see what we got. And it's a lot weirder than Channel Orange. If that makes sense. Did any of you listen to Channel Orange?
Back then, yes. But it's been a few years, obviously.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the new one yet, though.
It's a lot more experimental. There's no real beats in it. It's a lot more acoustic instruments, which I found really interesting.
Is it on? Well, I assume it's not on any of the streaming services yet, unless you.
It's on Apple Music.
Oh, it is on Apple Music. Oh, awesome! Then I'm good.
Yeah. So the album title is Blonde, but on the cover with an E at the end. But then on the cover, it does not have the E at the end. So, which had me confused at first. I was like, "Am I getting the right thing?"
But is Blonde with an E is female? Is that right?
Yeah.
And Blonde without an E is male. Is that right?
Yeah.
This is from elementary school. I'm remembering this, so.
Yeah, I mean, it probably has like a lot to do with like how he has weird sexual and gender identity things going on. My weird sexual identity is that he's gay, but within the pop community,
Yeah, within pop, yeah, it's still, yeah. Especially when he came out a few years ago, it was even worse.
Yeah, well, because like even though he came out, it wasn't necessarily really coming out because we don't like in a couple of songs, it's like pretty clear. Like he's like, yeah, no, I'm a gay guy, and then this is it. I'm just gonna continue to sing about my relationships, and you guys aren't gonna be able to tell the difference.
Well, exactly.
Almost as if it's not a big deal.
What? That sounds right.
I'm
The only
I'm only talking crazy. It's fine.
the only music we have going on here in Canada all month long is the Tragically Hip.
Oh,
Because,
yeah,
they did their last show. I don't know if you guys know who the Tragically Hip are. They're a huge Canadian band. The lead singer, Gord Downey, unfortunately has a brain tumor that will end his life. And so they did a, I think 7 or 8 stop tour along the way, sang all their hits, saw all their fans. Yes, I know. And then they, I know, Tragically Hip is very good. And then Chirpy Bird. And then they did a huge show in Ottawa. What was it in Ottawa? No, it wasn't in Ottawa. Anyway, in Ontario somewhere over there on the other side of the Rockies. And they put it on, you can watch the whole thing on YouTube, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's kind of heartbreaking because you're seeing a guy perform for the last time on stage with a band he's been with for 30 years, and he knows it's the last time. So it's like there's a lot of the feels, you know. I was alone with a glass of wine, sobbing my eyes out on the couch watching the concert. Like, probably lots of people. So, Justin was there. He was wearing the Canadian tuxedo and a Tragically Hip t-shirt. So we were all feeling very Canadian. We were all feeling very Canadian that day.
Oh.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers came out with a new album. Like, I didn't even realize.
I did not realize that.
No, like I heard like a new song. I'm like, this is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Do they have a new album? And it's, oh, yes, they do. Yeah.
You need to get a new marketer. Right? I mean, you think that I don't know if I'm in their age group, but I kind of feel like I would be.
Of course.
I mean,
you
I
are.
have probably their first album on cassette, Skinny Sweaty Man in a Gray Suit. So yeah, how come I don't know about this?
I don't know.
It's weird.
It wasn't really. Yeah, I don't know.
Odd.
Under the radar.
They're always
I had no idea they had a new one.
No, it was like a couple months ago it came out, I think.
The Avett Brothers have a new album out too.
Yes, I liked it. I heard the one song off of it.
Yeah, just the one they were playing on.
Yeah, I'm generally an Avett Brothers fan. I have, well, I mean they're all on streaming now, but I bought the other albums when they were out.
Yeah, I think I have pretty much their entire catalog at this point. So, I'm a fan. I listen to them like on the regular. So, them, Nico Case, you know. Nothing normal. But actually, we have a new radio station around here. I used to listen when I first started listening to the radio when I was like 10 or 11 years old. I used to listen to the station called LG73, and it was on the AM dial back then. And now they have the son of the guy that used to do that show is on a new station called LG 104 whatever, .3, and they play like 60s, 70s, and 80s music, and it's so much fun. Dave and I have both abandoned our old radio station, and we used to listen to different stations, and now we listen to that. It's really awesome. You can get it online. Do it. You'd be rocking out with your cock out. If you have one.
Well, I have a rooster. Will that work?
You have a rooster? I also have. Would you like a rooster?
I don't actually have a rooster.
I have a mean rooster. I could send him to you. He's a jerk.
Aren't all cocks jerks?
He attacked me yesterday. I told you, try to eat my gumboot. Anyway, I'll get him in hand.
There's a joke somewhere in there.
There is. Get my dirty cock by the neck. Oh, God. Anyway, movies. So, Michael David, you saw Star Trek Beyond?
Yeah, it sucked.
Really?
Oh.
It was really bad.
Did you like the first two?
Yeah, they were good. Forgettable, but good.
Yeah.
This just did not work at all.
See, I've seen it twice, and I rather enjoyed it. I like the pairing up of all of the people. I like the...
It was so winky.
Well, it was winky, and I mean, obviously, you could tell that it was written by Peg because he gave himself some nice little stunt moments there that were like, "Come on, Peg." We all know you would not make that jump. But I liked the new character that they introduced, and I was really glad to see all the extra scenes that Anton had because, of course, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do for the next movie. For me, I guess the order of the movies would probably be 1, 3, 2. 2 would be the worst for me out of the 3 of them. But I've enjoyed that it's back. I'm glad it's back. I love Star Trek. That's my jam.
I'll still see it. I still want to see it.
Yeah. I think it's totally worth it.
Do you think they'll make another one now that Anton Yelchin's dead?
Well, I don't know if it's going to have anything to do with that so much as it's going to have to do with box office returns, and I don't think it did well enough.
Mm.
And I know the last Star Trek series didn't do very well, so it just kind of worries me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want my series to die.
They have that new TV series, although not really a TV series. It's really a web series.
What is CBS Full Access?
What is that bullshit?
We get it. We're going to get it here. We're getting
That's
it
not
here.
Fair.
Yeah.
Why do they think that's a good idea? Because it's like, if that's the only way to watch it is to subscribe to, another streaming service.
Yeah, you're shooting yourself in the foot before you even
that's
start.
a bad idea. Clearly, they don't have enough faith in it to put it on real CBS.
Or they have so much faith in it they think it can launch their new series, but I don't see that happening with the new Star Trek series.
I don't think so.
And they're trying to flip the script. They're not telling it from the captain's perspective. They're telling it from this. It's like they're trying to hit every mark, right? Like female woman strong, gay guy. Like they're trying to hit all the right marks.
Yeah.
It's like, can you just tell the story?
Yeah, right. It's like you shouldn't have to focus on hitting all these like check marks,
Yeah, because hopefully by the time we're there in 2065, we have got our shit together as a human race, and we don't care about that crap anymore.
Yeah.
People are just people. Oh, I hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is what I felt like this movie gave me that was missing from the first two was they said the words hope and unity all over again. And the whole, yes, were there plot holes? Absolutely. There were gaping plot holes. But did I, have the boogly woogly senses? Yeah, I love it. It's Star Trek. I love that shit. Show me an Enterprise coming out of the water. Show me an Enterprise coming out of a nebula. I don't care. I love it.
Yeah. I hope they eventually make another one. I hope that the series does well. I'm worried, but I hope it does well because I love Star Trek as well.
Yeah.
I don't want it to go away.
I know, and it's fine for them to say with their hearts they're not going to recast that character.
Yeah.
But I think they have to be honest with themselves and realize that they have to.
Yeah.
He's in the future. You can't just pretend he's gone somewhere on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
They did, I'm not going to spoil it, but they did some really sweet Spock stuff because, of course, with Leonard Nimoy passing, they did some real heart touchy stuff for that. That was really sweet. So I like that.
Well, they can just kill off the character of that in time. They can just kill off Chekhov. It's not.
But he's in the future. Like, we see him as an old man.
Oh.
In future Star Treks, right? We've already seen him in the future.
Yeah.
Remember the first two, really?
No, I don't mean in the future as in the first two movies. I mean in the canon of the series.
Oh.
He's an old man.
Yeah, but are they? Well, don't forget, didn't they time travel and all that shit
Yeah.
in the early ones and change everything anyway?
Well, they do Lost season 5 things where you're like, what? Fine, sure.
Reset the universe. Who cares?
Yeah, because they really reset it with the time travel stuff.
Well, they reset it with the whole killing, like the whole Vulcan stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Say it's like a different timeline within the same universe. So even if it's a different timeline within the same universe, they can kill off Chekhov.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Anyway, we'll see what they do. There might not be another movie.
There's probably not going to be.
Yeah, and if they have such limited access on Beyond or on the new series, I don't know. It makes me sad because
Zoe Saldana is too busy.
It's true. It's true. So what else have you seen, Kelly Jo? You Don't Think Twice?
Yes, it is a drama based in the super interesting world, at least to me, of improv comedy. It stars Mike Birbiglia. He had a movie out, ironically enough, also 4 years ago called Sleepwalk with Me, which I really enjoyed. It's real dark. Like, it's just like, it's not dark, but like, it's just like a really sad reality of like, well, you might not be as good as you think you are, and also, even if you are the more talented one, you might not get the big shot. And it's okay. That's life, and you need to find something to make it, is your creative satisfaction enough to justify not making money from it, or not being known as a superstar from it?
Yeah. Well, that's a big question. And that's a different answer, I'm assuming, for everybody.
Yeah, and, what happens when you become successful and then your friends are asking for help along the way?
Right. Interesting. I wonder if it's on the Netflix.
Well, it's
Is it
still
in
in
the
theaters,
Okay.
so I would imagine in like February it'll get on demand. Maybe a little sooner.
I will watch out for it.
Hmm.
So, Suicide Squad, Rob, what did you think?
Suicide Squad. I had fun with it, but the story's trash.
That's too
So
Yeah.
stupid.
Dave was really looking forward to this movie too, and we just, because of the reviews, never kind of got around to it.
Yeah, it's not very good. Yeah, I thought it was better than Batman vs Superman, which is a complete pile of shit. But
Yep.
at least it's entertaining. Like it would be worth I don't know, like when it comes out on digital or whatever, like worth a watch. But yeah, it's not very good. It's just disappointing because I think it had such potential. I thought that the trailers were very good, and I think that they just tried to cram in too many things into it. Like they really should have just not had the Joker at all in it. He really didn't need to be in it. It was just an extra string that just didn't need to be there. And I think the cast was just too big. Like they should have made it smaller. And so you can actually like develop characters more. I think they just tried to stuff as much as they possibly could into one movie, and which is what they did with Batman Superman, and it just makes them suffer for it.
But we got to see Wonder Woman, which kind of made the whole thing worth it.
Wasn't it?
I mean, surprisingly, she's been the best part of it all.
Why is it
down. Because it was supposed to be a little cameo, not her. She stole the whole show.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm. Sorry, speak for yourself, Rob.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, just the trailers didn't really, didn't make it seem like she had any really part at all. So,
yeah, no.
The Wonder Woman trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I hope God. I mean, I just don't have faith in any of these DC movies right now. So, I mean, I hope it turns out good.
Yeah.
They're just in a big pile of mess. What did you think, Kelly?
Oh God, it's a hot piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and I was just like, first of all, I'm so glad I did not get this ticket at full price. $7 or $8 Tuesday movies. Check it out. Pretty great. I saw it and I was just like, well, why did this happen? And then when you look into how the movie was made, it was like, oh, they wrote this script in 6 weeks. When an average script takes at least 3 months for the first draft. And I was just so sad watching it. Also because I feel like Harley Quinn deserves better.
Yeah, I mean, she was like one of my favorite characters, and it's like just like I think I think the casting was good. I
Yeah.
don't think they were not the problem. It was just the writing. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
I think I was so excited when I'm blanking on her name right now. I love her.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. I thought she's great. She thinks perfect to play her, but it just needed better writing and just yeah.
Yeah. Also, Jared Leto was the worst.
He was terrible. His laugh annoyed me. It was like his laugh is literally like eh eh eh.
It was a dying robot toy.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And now he's all like there's been like stories like, oh, he was like tricked into playing it or whatever, or like he thought it was gonna be like different or something. So it seems like he's kind of like trying to back out of it, which is smart.
Yeah, but have you ever saw? You know what? No, I'm not going to go into why Hollywood sexism is bullshit. But have you heard if Viola Davis said anything close to that? Do you think she would ever get to work again?
Yeah. So, and I was actually surprised. Will Smith was actually pretty good. I thought he was one of the better developed characters, surprisingly.
Yeah, like because Will Smith for the past 5 years has been like just like a train wreck to watch.
Yeah.
Because like I was talking about, I'm like the other day I was like saying Will Smith, who used to be the biggest movie star in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, any thoughts on Will Smith and his fall from power?
Well, when is the last time he was in something big? Let's see.
I Am Legend.
In Legend.
Yeah.
Well, that movie he did with M. Night Shyamalan that did terribly.
God, I forgot about that. Jesus, with his kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
After Birth or something? No.
After Earth.
Afterbirth, maybe. I wonder if Matt saw Afterbirth.
With Jaden Smith. Don't give that fucking kid any ideas.
Afterbirth with Jaden Smith.
Right.
Oh my God! Tell the truth. Gosh. And yeah, I didn't see that. Oh, you saw the whitewashed Kubo, Rob?
The whitewashed.
Yeah. All the Asian characters are white actors except for like one.
Oh, well, okay, but it's a voice cast.
It's not okay.
It's not.
It's really not okay.
No, I guess not.
It's not really okay.
But anyway, I mean, the movie was actually excellent, though.
Was it? It looked good. I didn't
Yeah.
go see it because of that. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's very, very good. Yeah.
it does.
Okay, what is this? I'll go look. Hang on. I'll go look.
Kubo and the Two Strings. It's a stop motion animation. It's like gorgeous looking.
Okay.
Really, really like good story. You know, just
Okay, all right. I
yeah,
recognize
it was
them.
really, really good.
Okay.
I didn't even know who the voice cast was, honestly. I really knew nothing about the movie. I just saw like part of like a trailer and like, oh, this looks really cool. So it was just like kind of on a whim, but so I didn't really know too much about it.
I saw it on a dare, guys.
Yeah.
I will check that out regardless of Michael's protest. When it comes to my
No, you watch it and you're like, oh, this looks awesome, and it's like, who was it?
Matthew McConaughey, Charlize Theron.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Like, who the fuck are they? Like the animals or something?
Yeah.
No, they're all the Asian characters. I'm like, what's the matter?
Matthew McConaughey is like one of the main characters, like
Yeah.
samurai guys, and it's like I didn't even know it was him till the end.
All right.
Yeah. It's like, who should we cast to play our samurai? I know Matthew McConaughey. Perfect.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess I didn't really think of that, but
I mean, I'll be seeing it tomorrow probably because I love a good animated movie, and also I know it's probably going to get nominated for Best Animated Feature, and it helps me reduce my count.
Well, and if we don't support, straight white guys, who will?
It's true.
Mike, Rob, how do you do it? How do you
Dave and I
get
often
through
have
the
this
day?
conversation.
I don't. You
Dave
know, it's
and I-
really hard. Life is hard.
Yes, Kubo is the new not Asian for sure,
Not Asian.
as Matt said. It absolutely is. And as soon as I saw the names come up after, I'm like, oh dear God. All right.
But we
Yep.
cast a no-name Asian boy. Aren't you all happy?
And haven't these animation studios learned that nobody gives a shit who's voicing the characters?
Right. I don't know why they're paying so much money for these people. It doesn't matter. You don't see them.
And
Yeah.
they're just taking work off of voice actors, quite
Yeah,
frankly.
seriously.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
nobody cares who's voice acting them.
No, I didn't even know who they were in the movie.
If you're good looking enough to be on film, fuck off and stop taking jobs from voice actors.
Yeah. Let the ugly people do the voice acting.
That's right, damn it. Us overweight people need jobs too.
Yeah, seriously. Some of
Like,
us
if we want to go... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, is it? Some of us have good voices, but not good faces. You know, so it's
Voice
just
for radio, face for radio.
Well, like, I saw The Secret Life of Pets because I like giving myself pain, and Kevin Hart is in that movie, and he plays he's just doing the Kevin Hart thing as a white bunny, so isn't that fun, guys? We're being a little crazy here.
wow.
Little white bunny.
Yeah, and I'm just like watching it, and I'm just like, why are we doing this? Granted, that's how I felt the entire time watching that movie.
I feel that way every time I'm watching Kevin Hart.
You know what? He's really good in Central Intelligence. Central Intelligence is really good.
I'll
But-
take your word for it.
I mean, Dwayne Johnson gets you through in that movie.
Get you through.
He's your rock, you might say.
Ooh. High five.
That's
Uh-oh, something's happened and my computer screen has gone really teeny and I'm very old and can't read it now.
Uh-oh.
100%, damn it, 100%. Sorry, I was just getting some information. All right, no tech, no games?
Well, actually, just
Oh,
Yeah, there's a new game.
there's a few new games.
No
Well,
Man's Sky.
Yeah, okay, I was going to ask you about this.
I love it.
So do I! Thank you!
Yes.
Thank you.
what is it?
Everyone
Fallout
loves
4?
that game.
No, that's the thing. Everyone hates the game.
I don't understand who hates
I
it.
don't get it.
I know loves it.
Maybe just the news. Like, yeah, everyone I know who plays it loves it, but like all I'm reading is like how people hate it. They didn't get what they promised. Like people getting refunds, blah blah blah. Like I guess maybe just hear those who speak the loudest. But like I think it's super fun. Like it's super unique. It's beautiful. Like it's just like a I don't know. It's like a chill game. And just like I don't know. It's just like not unlike anything I've ever played. And it's like a breath of fresh air.
Nice.
The plot of that game sounds like a nightmare, though.
Well, they're
It doesn't
really.
really have a plot, but
Well, like the idea of you just wander space alone for hours.
Well, it's like I compare it to Minecraft survival mode.
yeah, it's
Very similar. If you
a
enjoy,
survival game.
yeah, if you enjoy being in that kind of world, like a solitary playing style, like it's a perfect game. Like I can play it for an hour or two. And
Yeah,
pick it up in a couple days and play it for an hour or two, and I don't feel lost in any way. I'm just right back in the game and doing what I want to do. Whereas like
Yeah.
other games, if you walk away from them for 4 days or a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you can't really pick them up where you are.
yeah, right. You can just pick
but
this up
you
whenever.
pick
Yeah.
up in a month, I think. And
Oh, totally. Yeah. And I feel like it's one of those games where like I played a lot. Like I might take a break and play something else, and then I might come back to it. Because there's I don't know. There's just so much to so much to explore that you literally cannot explore it all. Which for me, like I'm one of those people that in games likes to like see every nook and cranny. So I had to like let that go because there's 18
There's
countries,
yeah.
there's, like literally no way to and like you can the planets are like actually planet size. So like you can't even like it's just you just have to forget the notion of actually just like seeing the entire thing, because you just won't. So once you let that go, and it's just like,
It's a lot like life. You're not going to see it all. So just
it's
accept
true.
it and move on.
It's hard. to
Yeah.
accept that, but you gotta.
I'm really glad we decided to take acid at the same times and at the same time and do this, guys.
I'm still on my trip from the 80s. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I think I'm on my 13th star system or something, or 14th or something like that.
Yeah, I've gone far.
Because I started doing the Atlas path.
I finished the Atlas pass.
Oh, did you? I only have the first
path. Yeah.
And then I stopped because I started building up my suit.
Okay.
So I have 30 something slots now in my suit.
Yeah, I'm pretty upgraded. And I'm kind of going for the center now. Which apparently in an update they made it further away. So
really?
it's going to take quite a while to do. So, which is cool. That's fine, But it's one of those things where I might just pick it up and play for a little while. I can see if you try to grind that, it's going to get real boring, and just really tedious. But it's meant to be played, casually. And I think people are just so used to it. Yeah, people are used to a different gameplay experience that they just want the same thing that they've gotten, and they can't just adapt to something new.
That's what it is. They want it like some space battle game or something.
Right, which it never was. Never.
No, that's not what it is.
No. There's other games that are, gonna fit that bill, but.
Yeah, it's just this great solitary experience.
Yeah.
And you get lost in it for a few hours, and
you're I never get tired of just flying into a planet, and just checking it out. Just going from space and then right onto a planet is just the coolest thing.
Yeah, exactly. It just the only thing I don't like is these goddamn space pirates that
yes. Well, you gotta upgrade your stuff.
Yeah, that was not fun. Yeah, if you leave the surface of the planet with anything good, they're coming after you.
Yeah.
So I've been selling it off. I'm building up cash now because I want to get a better ship.
Yes.
I've been doing the searching for the crashed ones.
Yeah, I did that a bunch.
Yeah.
Because every time you find one, it's either one better or one less slot than you have now.
Yep.
So if you keep doing that, you can keep getting better ships.
You just fix them and move on.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at now, because I have my suit upgraded enough, and I can always find drop pods that now I want to get a ship that's better.
Yes.
And my tool is really
You have a nice tool.
I have a good tool. A lot of function.
If you get low on money, you could.
That's my tool to get me.
Sell your tool if you need to.
That's how I make money. My tool.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that you like it, because I was starting to feel like I was the only one, and it's yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of us been talking about it and playing it. Really, really enjoy it.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I love that type of game now. I'll still go back into Minecraft, a survival game I have going from months ago, and play it. It's the same thing to me. It's it's a nice relaxing just
Yeah.
There's story. There's no nothing. You're just in a world, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And they're gonna add more stuff. I know they want to add base building, and apparently you're gonna be able to fly a freighter and stuff. So there'll be cool things that they add to it, but going forward. But yeah, it's.
I have a question. This might seem silly. When you pass by the space freighters, will you be able to pull your hand down 2 times and then honk a horn? I mean, I don't know. I know the update hasn't come out yet, but I thought that seems like a viable question.
That'll be a good feature.
No horn honking yet.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then why the hell are you playing this game? Oh, dear God.
To escape reality.
Yeah.
You can watch Gilmore Girls and get the same effect.
That's true. It's the
Very
same.
similar. Yeah, pretty much the same.
Same as watching.
Like Gilmore Girls, a game, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we should move. Wow, we're terrible. We should.
Sorry, my mom's phoning me, which is why I was trying to hang up on her while I'm trying to listen at the same time. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted today. I'm so
Not
sorry.
you. There's two other perfectly capable people that are three that are.
I know my phone is ringing, and there's weirdness going on around me all the place. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we should talk about the phenomenon that is Stranger Things.
You don't want to talk about Pokemon Go first?
Oh, I didn't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. We were in tech. I'm like, well, we got to talk about the Pokemon Go, don't we?
So, I do play it.
I also play it. Much to Dave's chagrin.
I can't play it because I know if I do, I won't stop, and I don't have the data for that.
I've been told to stop discussing it in public because it's just embarrassing.
But it's the bee's knees. Everyone's doing it.
I'm like, but there's an Edie over here by the cooler at the Save on Foods. You don't understand.
My favorite thing to come out of Pokemon Go was the article that The Onion did of dogs created Pokemon Go in order to get longer walks.
It's probably true.
Probably.
Anyway, I don't understand all the people getting so bent out of shape about it.
Why are people getting? I don't know. People are weird. It's actually helped businesses. Like,
yeah,
they were like struggling businesses, and then like now they're like there's a lot more people coming in and out because of the game. So I mean, a lot of people are just like, get off my lawn. Like, there was like a park somewhere or something that there were like too many. There were people in the park, so they like tried to ban. Like, it's a park. There's
exactly
people in the park. You should be happy.
Are they walking or something? Stop that immediately. We will not use parks for fun and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. It's like you've been telling people to go outside for 30 years and now they're doing it. And like my mom found this video hilarious of these people dressed up like Pikachu throwing humongous Pokeballs at people who are on their phone. And I'm like, I hate to break it to you. That's not funny. It's fucking assault. They literally just assaulted that dude who was in a business suit, probably sending an email to like a coworker, and they like knocked him down.
Well, I mean, yeah, they shouldn't do that to random people. That's not cool.
Shouldn't do it to anybody. It's assault. You know.
Well,
you throw shit at random people you don't know.
I wouldn't mind getting that's never mind. Never mind.
Pikachu, I'm over here.
Yeah, I want to get hit by Pikachu's ball.
So you want a tiny electric mouse to hit you with their ball.
Yeah.
That's a little teeny ball.
Okay.
Little fuzzy balls.
I'm just trying to figure out your birthday party early this year, so.
Oh.
You got chickens and Pikachu balls.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. That's what she said.
It's gonna be lit, as the kids say.
No. Mike, have you not watched Stranger Things?
I have not.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
I've only seen the first 2 episodes.
Oh my God, guys, get on it.
God. I watched this whole entire thing, like mesmerized by it. See, I'm taking Ritalin now, so I can do that. And then, not kidding. And then I started watching it again. It was so good.
I don't watch things more than once, and I really want to watch it again.
Yeah. I watched the finale a couple of times, and then I cherry-picked episodes. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing through. But this was like made for us. Like, this is our, like, I mean, I know you're younger than I am, but this is like E.T. and like all of it just wrapped into one big fat ball of yay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent.
And I feel so sad for Winona Ryder that her entire career was kind of destroyed up until now because of some stupid shoplifting thing.
Hey, she's coming back.
She should have never gone, quite frankly.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
She was good in it, though, yeah.
And the kids, oh my God, so amazing. Every single last one of them.
Yeah.
I loved all of it. I did.
Yeah,
I ate it with a big fat spoon. Mm-hmm. Like chocolate pudding.
Oh my God. We want to have like I watched it with like my roommates. We all like loved it. We want to have like a like a Stranger Things like themed like Christmas party, and like put the lights up on the wall and stuff.
That would be amazing. Someone would have to black out their front teeth.
Yeah.
So good. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yeah. Oh, I just hope they get season 2 right.
Oh, me
Like,
too.
please God, get it right. Yeah. A lot of people said there was homage. A lot of people said theft. I felt homage. I thought it was fantastic. It
Yeah.
gave me all the feels in all the right places. So
There's no such thing as theft in entertainment.
yeah,
All just borrowing and inspiration.
it's true. Well, unless it's a speech at a Republican
Aw.
National Convention.
Yeah.
Shit, what? I didn't say that. Okay, so
You don't
please,
know. You're not here.
I have TV. It's Magic Box. It tells me stuff. And my husband is strangely addicted to watching MSNBC like for hours on end. It's on the television. And I'm like, why? It's not even our country. Stop it. Like immediately. We already went through this with the whole Stephen Harper thing. Stop it. But no. It's like on this horrible loop. It's like a treadmill for your brain of garbage. It's horrible. Anyway.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch when it's not going to be happening to you. Oh, God. Oh.
I don't know. We're close enough. We might have to put up a wall.
Oh. Are we going to have to pay for it?
If y'all keep trying to cross our borders illegally, you will. I was in a grocery store the other day. Okay, I'm a Canadian, so I don't care. I'm going to say it. I was in the grocery store the other day, and I was talking about this whole, like, one of the guys said, oh, well, you had a Trump card. And I'm like, we're going to have to find a new word. Like, we can't just keep saying Trump card. Like, that trumps this, that trumps that. It's just ugly. Let's get it out of our vocabulary at this point. Yeah, I'm getting political, and I don't care. So one of the guys says, oh, well, you're talking to the wrong guy. And I'm like, you're a fucking Canadian. Why would you be a Trump supporter? This is very odd to me. Anyway, I don't get down with racism. Sorry. But I do get down with the get down.
Get down.
Get down. You can cut all my political shit out if you want, Michael. I don't care. But please, do the right thing, America. Do the right thing. I know your choices are shitty. The choices are always shitty. But do the right thing.
Would the right thing be electing someone who will murder people indiscriminately around the world?
Yeah, you know what, though? But Gary, what's his dingleberry?
Privilege.
He's got nothing going on, man. I got my Canadian privilege right here. Let me show you my Canadian privilege right now.
Yeah. No, it's the first world privilege. You don't have to worry about your family being bombed to death. So you're like...
No, it's true. But, I mean, would Gary Johnson make a great president? The guy can't even complete a sentence properly, as I complete the sentence incorrectly.
The other two.
Oh, well, you don't have any good choices. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
My mother said to me a month ago, I think that they should just beg Obama to stay for another year, start from scratch,
Oh my
figure
God.
it all out again, she
That'd be
says.
crazy.
They're just doing it wrong. That was my mother's opinion. You should start from scratch, America, according to my mother.
I'm going to vote for myself, so. I have to say.
I'm not going to vote because I'm in Canada.
Well, you
there.
still be illegal.
You vote for your beautiful Justin Trudeau.
He's great. I hope.
Well, anything could happen.
Exactly. Yeah.
Only put so much faith in humanity.
Well, exactly. I mean, there's the TPP to worry about still, so let's see what happens
Listen
there.
to the dollop, you'll put less faith in humanity.
The dollop. Well, I'm going to listen to the dollop on your recommendation.
Well,
Anyway.
it just reminds you that history truly does repeat itself.
Yes, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Just because our streets aren't visibly shit covered doesn't mean they're not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is amazing how it completely repeats itself in so many ways.
I just think that as human beings, we'd be so much better off if we could just have compassion for ourselves and compassion for the people around us. It takes a lot of pressure off everybody. Compassion. It's your friend. Get down with compassion. The Get Down. Can I talk about the Get Down a little bit? Nobody else has seen it?
I was watching the pilot hoping to try and contribute to the conversation, but then I had to go out to dinner. So,
it's a melange. Is that the word? Menagerie of styles. It's really kind of quite fun. It's about these young men who are rappers. It's fun. It's fun. Check it out. I would say check it out. There's some interesting stuff in it. Um, it's I don't even know how to describe it. See, it's multi-genred rap, musical, drama. I don't know.
And I haven't gotten to it yet, but the Diggs from Hamilton's gonna be in it, so it's gonna be great.
I have only the finale of it to watch, and I've enjoyed it very much so far, but I can't qualify it for you. I'm sorry. You'll just have to watch it for yourself. There's some ninja stuff in it. There's some rapper stuff in it. It's quite interesting. Grandmaster Flash.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It's a Baz Luhrmann, so you're going to get what you get. Moulin Rouge and all that. But I liked it. I think you should watch it. It's really quite good. And it's on Netflix, so you're probably already paying for it. So
We're all paying for it.
Okay, now I only saw brief periods of the Gilmore Girls, bits and pieces here and there.
Okay.
Should I, just do the whole thing and then get ready for the next series? Because I feel like I know it. I feel like I know who the characters are and stuff, so will I be okay just to maybe watch the new one, I wonder?
In the long run, you'll probably be fine. I'd recommend it because it's a really great show. And just some of the 6th season and the majority of the 7th season isn't great. But I also acknowledge that this is early 2000s television where there's always a minimum of at least 20 episodes.
So kind of like Buffy where, you don't need the last season maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Where it's I can tell you what happened in the last season, and there's only 2 or 3 things that will really affect what happens in the revival. But, the thing you need to know is Edward Herrmann is dead.
So you must all be very excited in the fandom that this is coming back. I know it's been much hyped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, it's a thing of I'm super excited, but at the same time, I've had multiple nightmares about it coming out already and being terrible.
Oh.
Where I'm wait, what's happening? And I truly don't believe that the creator of the show would have come back if she didn't have something to say. So, the cast is going to be great. Kelly Bishop, who plays Emily Gilmore, is going to be great, as all Kellys are. And yeah, I recommend the show for everyone, but if you want to see a show that really gets into white privilege, Mike, check out Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah. I saw a few episodes when it was back in the day. I was more into the trashy teen shows at that time.
Yeah, it's not trashy really until the end of the 5th season.
Oh, okay.
There's a one thing, but it's still weirdly upper crust white Connecticut trash.
Awesome.
I
felt like that took the place.
Spoiler alert for Gilmore Girls: Rory steals a boat.
Rory steals a boat.
Does Angela Lansbury follow her by any chance and solve the mystery?
Oh my god, I hope so.
Not unless there was a murder.
All right.
Ain't wasting time on the boat.
Why do you think she stole the boat? She needed to dump the body.
Well, then Angela will find it. And
I don't think she killed Mitchum Huntsberger. But yeah, that's one of the fun games to, if you decide to watch Gilmore Girls, is the fancy rich people names that they use throughout the show. One of the lead male romantic interests, his name is Logan Huntsberger.
Logan.
Oh, Logan, I have so many feelings about you. But we can all agree, Dean's the worst.
Is he played by the supernatural guy?
Yes.
Okay. I knew he was on the show. I didn't know who he played.
He played Dean, ironically, because he wasn't.
Yeah, that's so weird, isn't it?
Mhm.
And Dean was on Dawson's Creek, I believe. I don't know if it was in college. Didn't he work at like a radio station or something?
Mhm. I don't know.
Jensen Ackles, I believe.
I do know that Chad Michael Murray wasn't on the second season of Gilmore Girls because he was on Dawson's Creek.
Oh yes, he was, and then he went to One Tree Hill.
Mhm.
Speaking of Dawson's Creek, I have finished the Bee in Apartment 23, which is amazing, by the way.
Oh my god, it's so great.
Oh my god, I wish that was still a thing.
I know.
But then
It should
Jessica
be.
Jones would be a thing, and that would make
She
me
could do both.
Yeah, why not?
She has the time.
I want a crossover.
Just get Dreama Walker because she's not doing anything. She'll pop by and be like, Chloe? And then she'll get punched in the face or hit by a bus, and it's fine.
Kilgrave takes the neighbor who likes to watch them through the window.
Oh my god, I love that show so much. That's a show that I'll just put on randomly if I'm like having trouble falling asleep. I'll just have that dialogue play in the background.
Oh, it's amazing. But when you watch it on Netflix, it's completely out of order.
Oh, is
Like-
I hate that.
Like June has a job at a law office again, or a trading office or whatever again, and then she's back at the coffee shop the next episode. And then she has a boyfriend, but then now she doesn't have a boyfriend, so it's just like, what the frick is going on? But you know, it's a ha-ha show. It's not like continuity's a huge whatever.
Well, that's also just how it was aired on television.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Oh, no.
really fucked them over when it came to airing them properly on TV.
Well, because the Dancing with the Stars stuff, I was like, I thought they had long since finished the Dancing with the Stars stuff, and then all of a sudden it started up again, like halfway
Yeah.
through the second season. I was like, and then he didn't know June's mom, and I was like, but they are Skype friends, so it was, yeah, continuity issues, but it was still hilarious. So there must be a list somewhere of the right order to play them in.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure
yeah.
there's a continuity list somewhere.
Okay. What's Take My Wife?
So, you might have heard, if you listen to any podcast on the Earwolf Podcasting Network, you've definitely heard of the streaming website CISO, which is basically a new comedy streaming website. They have shows. One's with Dan Harmon called Harmon Quest, which is a TV version of the segment from his podcast Harmontown of the Dungeons and Dragons segment.
Oh,
Over the
funny.
course of a half hour, and it's animated.
Oh my god.
And that's just a lot of fun. But Take My Wife stars two really funny up-and-coming comics named Rhea Butcher and Cameron Esposito, who are married in real life, and it's kind of just the story of the sitcom version of how they got together and how they were together. And it makes some really beautiful points throughout the show. Like, they do a brief thing about sexual assault in such a tasteful way that it doesn't take the comedy out of the show at all. It's just like a brief thing to be like, to point out that it happens more often than you think type of thing.
Right.
And it's just it's a really beautifully done show, and because they are married in real life, the chemistry between Rhea and Cameron is off the charts. Paul F. Tompkins appears in an episode, which is always fun. If you know me to the point of having me as a friend on Facebook, I can give you my CISO information. And you can check it out.
I've never heard of it.
CISO?
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a weird offshoot from NBC Universal where it's strictly comedy
Huh.
Streaming site. It's a strictly comedy streaming site. Jonah Ray has a show on it called Hidden America, which is like a parody of like those like of like Anthony Bourdain style show.
That style. Yeah. Go around the world type show. And
Yeah, it's just all across America, and it's basically a sketch show within the structure of that type of show.
that sounds like it could be interesting.
I like that show quite a bit. I mean, if you go with like, you can get it for free through multiple podcast promo codes if you just look on the Earwolf site.
Yeah, they'll have a code for it. Yeah.
Yeah. There, it's like it's an interesting idea for a service. It's just really poorly executed.
It's not. It's like clunky.
The app is terrible. They don't have an app for Samsung or Sony
Really?
for streaming TV.
That's weird.
Like, so you would think, oh, but they're like, oh, but we're on Apple TV, and it's like, not everyone has that. They're also on Roku, so, which I think you have, right?
Michael has a Roku.
I have multiple Rokus. Yes.
Oh. Oh, look at you.
White talk about privilege. Wow.
Girl.
I have 2 Apple TVs, so.
Oh, but Mike, when you were talking about the dollop, you said the guy's name was Gareth. I think you meant Gary?
I meant Gary.
Yeah.
Of course, I meant Gary.
Okay.
Unless there's a third quiet co-host.
No. When you listen to the show, you'll understand that.
Oh, okay.
Matt wants to know, on a scale from 1 to Yahoo Screen, how much does it suck?
On a scale of, I mean, I know how to find CISO. Like, you can download an app and it's there. So it's on just being able to find it capabilities. It's that much better than Yahoo Screen. I would say it's like a 3 in a 1 to 10 scale of suckage.
A 3.
No, oh wait, if so, like 10 is the least amount.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured you were erring towards the bad side.
Like it's like it could be worse, but it has a lot of kinks to work out, and I feel like they're just really hoping Hulu or Netflix will buy them out.
Yeah, and somebody will make something of it.
Yeah, because I mean NBC/Comcast own it right now, and it's not going well.
Yeah.
Because you're a pretty in the know guy, Mike, and you've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I watch everything like streaming, and I'd never heard of it.
Yeah.
That's why we have guests.
Like,
wait, you've never heard of what's it called? Verizon Screen Go 90?
no.
Verizon Go 90 is a thing. There are so many streaming sites, like, as Matt's saying in the chat, like, there's just, like, so many streaming sites, it's insane.
Yeah, there really is. It's hard to kind of keep track.
Yeah.
How is YouTube Red doing? Have anybody heard?
I forgot that existed.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I only I have it through Google Music. Like, they just give it to me. But like, the only thing I love about it is that there's no ads.
Yeah.
Ever. But as far as like original content, like I couldn't care less. There's really nothing on there
And
that
really,
I'm interested in.
on YouTube, it's only like one ad in the beginning.
Yeah.
There was something the other day about a streaming service was coming out and it was going to have ads in it. Does anyone remember what that was? And people, you can't chart. Maybe it was that CBS All Access thing.
I don't know. I mean, if you pay for a service, you shouldn't have to watch ads.
No kidding.
what was next? Let's see.
Oh, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
Okay.
Norrell. Mr. Norrell. This is available on Space in Canada. It's a BBC show, so I'm sure you guys can find it on one of your multiple streaming services.
Ooh.
Magic is long lost in England. There are two magicians that may be able to bring it back. They have very different ideas of magic and what its boundaries are.
Huh.
And it's really quite well done. The first season came out in 2015, and it is 7 episodes, so it's not... I mean, they're an hour and 15. I think the first one's an hour and a half. But yeah, really, really good. I enjoyed it quite a lot. So check that out. It's like the English government is involved with the magicians. So these are like the head magicians of England, and like they go to war with them and stuff to give them tips. It's interesting. I mean, that's not the gist of it. There's quite a lot more to it than that. And they're based on a book series, which I'd really like to get my hands on the books because it's so there's so much detail to it. You kind of feel like I really want to dig deeper into this actual the lore of this story. So go check it out. Mm-hmm. If you can find it. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Mm-hmm. I liked it. Kelly Jo, Steven Universe.
So it's a cartoon on Cartoon Network. It's great. It starts... The way I like to tell people about it is like... the first episode is the main character, Steven, figuring out his powers because he's so happy about an ice cream sandwich that he starts singing and he ends up discovering a power.
Ooh.
And then in one of the most latest episodes, it like talks about like the idea of like, well, I didn't like how that guy was treating me on the dance floor. Like, he was, like, being really mean to me. Like, or just, like, weird, like, they talk about consent. They talk about, like, all these amazing issues in such a sweet and nurturing way. It's also one of the darkest shows I've ever seen, and it's for children. I would recommend it for your son, because it's really sweet overall.
Oh, cool.
Most of it is on Hulu or Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I have both of those.
I figured.
Yeah. Yep.
I figured. It's a solid show. The way I think I can put it is like it's also super musical. Like there's a lot of really great songs. A British singer, Estelle, who had a song that was a hit a few, like, almost 10 years ago with Kanye called American Boy.
Oh, yeah, she's said quite a bit of stuff. She's a really talented lady.
She is on it, and she gets, like, at least 1 or 2 really solid songs a season. And the episodes are only 11 minutes long, so I got through, like, 60 of them in a week.
Wow.
I also just, like, when I'm home, I just want something to put on that is, like, super light and, like overall happy. But then there's episodes where the main character, Steven's mother, tells him in a video from the past, I exist, you exist because I gave up my physical form of existence for you, but I'm inside of you in a weird way, and every time you feel yourself loving yourself, that's me loving you.
Oh.
Like, it is, like, so that's, like, the type of shit you're getting yourself into. But then there's also, like, a giant pink lion that will play with a rapper for, like, 4 minutes.
Like a candy wrapper, or
like a candy wrapper?
Rapper. Okay, like I thought like he was getting down with the beats, or.
Yeah.
If he plays with a candy wrapper for that long, I mean, he may want to get diagnosed with like maybe autism or something. I don't know, just
it's a giant pink lion named Lion.
How original!
Oh, Lion's the best.
Okay, what other TV do we have?
So I think we talked about Mr. Robot before, but I finally like picked it back up and finished the first season.
Oh, nice.
Which I really, really enjoyed. I really like the show a lot. Some of it is like kind of predictable. Some of it was surprising. So but I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. Though it was shot really well and just like a fun, interesting story. So yeah, I really liked it. And there's actually a really cool phone like game that just came out recently, which takes place during the first season, and it's pretty cool. It's like a fake like messaging app. It's like the E-Corp app. And you're like essentially like you kind of like the premise is like you found this phone, and it's like Darlene's phone, and she's like messaging you back and forth, and like you're like helping her with stuff. So it's really interesting. It actually takes place in real time. So like you'll be messaging for a little while, and then like you might not get another message till like the next day. So it kind of takes place over like like a week. So I don't know, it's interesting. It was like really fun. I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of the show, I recommend the app.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't started the second season yet. I want to watch it with Dave because we got through all of them but the last 3, and then I couldn't get him to, I'd already watched them, so I couldn't get him to sit down and watch them. So I was like, come on, man. They're so good. Like, I'd already rewatched them. That's cheating, really, isn't it? I'm not sure. But I haven't started the second season yet because I'm trying to pin him down.
I watched the first few episodes. It's good, but it takes a little bit different of a turn.
Oh.
And it gets a little bit. I mean, just different, And the one thing that was a little strange is, like, without giving anything away, it's just like it starts to play with, like it jumps around, and you're not really sure what's taking place in the present and what's in the past.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought they could have done a better job to like make that more clear, I guess. But other than that, it's only the first couple, so it's hard to judge. But I mean, the first season was so good. So
I have a hard enough time with reality, so I don't know. That works out. Yeah. But you like the first one coming
Yeah,
back.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep going. Oh, what was that show I posted about in the group? Better Late Than Never? Anybody?
What is that?
It's got Terry Bradshaw, George Foreman, William Shatner, and Henry Winkler. And the 4 of them get on a plane, and they go, I don't know if they're going like to multiple places, but last time they went to, I believe it was Japan. I think it was Japan. And so you've got these 4 old geezers, right? I mean, George Foreman is in terrible, terrible shape. His knees are blown. And they're like, the 4 of them are obviously have been quite good friends for a long time. It sounds like Henry is kind of the one that keeps them all on the even keel, and Terry Bradshaw will drink too much sake and get really, really loud. So they, and of course you've got Shatner and his arrogance. So that's like a sidekick he has. And it's like really funny. So you have these 4 older men that are all totally fish out of water, and then they have this young comedian called Jeff Dye, who is like he's like kind of grandpa sitting, I guess. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's hilarious. It's really quite hilarious. Like they all get to Japan, and he's booked them in those. Have you ever seen those pods that like businessmen sleep in when they can't get home at night?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he gets them all a pod each. Well, you imagine getting William Shatner into a pod, right, to sleep, because they're like long. So it's a lot of old geezer humor, but it's kind of funny, and I really enjoyed it. I laughed out loud quite a few times.
That's all that matters, that you enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm going to keep watching it. And honestly, Henry Winkler, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was when I grew up, but all of my, the people I looked up to seemed to have been like Henry Winkler and people like that. In fact, put a picture of the Fonz on my wall in my office a few years ago, just to remind me to keep my cool. So when I was like 5 or 6, I got a Fonzie Barbie doll, and you push a button on his back, and his thumb would go up. So he's always kind of been like a love in my life. So it's kind of fun to watch him on TV, and he's so not the Fonz. Like, he's not the Fonz at all, as everybody knows. So if you get a chance, check it out. I mean, you know I can't stand Shatner because the guy's fucking crazy, but
Ugh, I hate him.
he's such a dick, like, honestly.
Yeah.
But he tries so hard. I think William Shatner makes. I think what am I saying? I think that what's his face? I just said his name 100 times. Henry makes him just a better person. You know, like they've been friends for a really long time, and I think he just knows how to handle him. You know, because you can see him kind of handling them all, but he keeps going up to everyone. They're like, get off at the airport in Japan, and he's like, hi, I'm Henry Winkler. Oh, hi, I'm Henry Winkler. Like, he's taking pictures. Everyone's trying to move on. And, of course, anytime anyone's more famous than Shatner, he gets his nose out of joint. So it's hilarious. Check it out. It's kind of funny. Old geezer humor. That's it. That's all I got.
Well,
Anybody
we
else?
all know Mike loves baby boomers, so
Yes, I'll definitely be watching. Do they,
Talk about white privilege.
do they run around yelling about, millennials and,
No, they are more concerned with, like, can we actually get up this flight of stairs to this next thing we have to do?
Good.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that, you know. And poor old George Foreman, I mean, he's taken a beating over the years, and his knees are both bad, and they're dragging him up these great big stairs to go look at Mount Fuji. So
Oh, jeez.
there's a lot of, like, oh my God, there's going to be broken hips, I'm pretty sure. And there's things like, you know, when they find out they're all eating, was it pig vagina?
ooh,
You know, things like that. They're saying to the lady, they're getting the lady at the restaurant to, like, talk into their Google Translator, and then it's telling them that they're eating pig vagina. So it's really quite funny.
Hmm.
Throw 4 old white guys out of their regular routine and see what happens. But it's like a reality show, but it's not like a reality show. It's like you're just kind of like, it's totally set up the whole thing, but whatever. I like it. I'm going to keep watching it. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, we've been watching Dark Matter. You guys get Dark Matter on Sci-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Dark Matter and Killjoys are both picking up steam. Killjoys is really picking up steam this
Pretty
season.
much just Killjoys. I see bits and pieces of it, but
Yeah. It's interesting because one of them, Dark Matter, is done by Jay Firestone, who took over Lost Girl in the 2nd season from Michelle Lovretta, who does what's the other one called? I just said it. I have a brain fart here. Who does Killjoys? So I like her show better, but, you know, like, because I don't like Jay Firestone all that much after what he did to the 2nd season of Lost Girl. So it's kind of interesting to me that they're both, like, doing these series at the same time, kind of together but against each other. So it's funny. I like it. Michelle Lovretta, yay. Did anybody read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child besides me?
yeah, it was,
I have it. I haven't read it yet.
yeah. We'll just quickly because I gotta get to bed soon. So
Yeah.
it was. I enjoyed it. It was fun, quick script read. It wasn't like some in-depth novel or anything.
Exactly. Fun, quick script read. Exactly. Perfect.
Cool. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
I enjoyed it. I love the direction they took the story in. I thought it was really cute. For me, it's not canon. I know she says that for her it's canon. For J.K. Rowling, it's canon. So I guess
Yeah.
it is. But for me, I felt like it was something outside of what I would consider to be part of the...
Yeah,
The
because I feel like
story.
if she doesn't actually write it herself, it doesn't really count.
Yeah. I mean, if you open up the back cover, she's there in the portrait, right? So she's
Yeah.
obviously down with the project.
Sure. I mean, I think she came up with the story, but like she didn't write the actual script. So
Yeah.
I'm just tired of her continuously going back to it. I'm like you said, oh no, after the 7th book, we're done. And
Yeah.
now
well, I'm okay with it.
It was like I said that to Colleen one time. Like, I felt like she had a chance. She has her stories. Write a book. Stop talking about it on the internet. Stop fleshing out the characters in the newspaper. Write a fucking book.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that bothered me more than
Yeah, I'd
anything.
rather her do like an actual book rather than all these stupid extra little things.
Yeah. I love your books. Give me another one. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, she doesn't need to because they can make a trilogy out of not a book.
Mm-hmm.
Out
Like,
of a fake textbook.
Out of a fake textbook, they can make a movie trilogy. So
Crazy.
I was pitching to my friends this idea I have of like throughout the next trilogy, they just have some old footage of Daniel Radcliffe throughout the years reading the textbook, and like just like the beginning of every movie, it's him, like, you know, just like during the downtime of the Harry Potter years at Hogwarts, him reading his textbook. Just be like, all right, open up the book and just start reading the textbook, and that's where the story begins.
Talk about a career. That guy, like, talk about flipping the script. He just went like.
He played a corpse.
Yeah, I mean, he plays. I just watched the Frankenstein or the Victor Frankenstein show. He just the roles he chooses are so funny and so strange and so not Harry Potter, and I love him for it.
Well,
so
allegedly, Warner Brothers wants him back for the Cursed Child movie.
Well, we'll see whether he's willing to do that or not.
Money talks.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like he says, like, I know he was on Trevor Noah, and Trevor Noah was saying to him, like, are you sick of talking about that? And he said, no. I know a lot of people who, they're like, well, that's not who I am anymore. That's not what I do anymore. He said, but without Harry, I wouldn't be here. So how can I how can I feel that way about it? He said he loves it still.
Yeah.
So. And they're damn good books.
So we have feedback from July 31st.
Wow. Do we have any
Feedback,
from
you say?
From July 31st.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
What is today's date? It's not July anymore.
August 29th.
Spoiler alert. It is from Des. Here we go.
Oh, great.
Hey, Chatterbox. This is Des. I was just calling to check in on you guys. I've been listening. I haven't been really very vocal, but I was just listening to the newest episode. I got to mention again, I guess this is what Shut Up Tim feels like. Just getting mentioned on the podcast all the time gets your head big and makes you feel good. And I think it's my new life's mission to be mentioned on the Chatterbox every episode. So far we're doing pretty good. I love it. You guys are awesome. I love listening to the show, and I love all of you, all three of you regular hosts and all the guest hosts too. You're all awesome. So just wanted to check in, let you know I am still listening. I do appreciate being mentioned every time. I feel like a fourth silent co-host sometimes. You know, I'm standing back in the background, listening to the Beach Boys and not saying a whole lot, but I'm here. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Love you too, Des.
Oh, I love Des. I miss Des.
Des was at the bus stop when she.
I don't know, with all that I love you guys stuff, maybe she was still under the anesthetic from having that beautiful baby. I don't know.
Before she had the baby. This was a month ago.
I was about to say, a child has been born.
Yeah, I think she was still like in her second trimester when she sent the feedback.
Well, congratulations very much on your beautiful, lovely baby. And keep the pictures coming. Astrid is beautiful, and we like to see her and watch her grow up. And we like to see you, too. So keep going.
Feedback in my voicemail here. I wonder if that. Whoops! Almost did something wrong there.
Oopsie!
Uh-oh. Hi, Mike. Just about play one of your boyfriend's voicemails, Mike, huh?
I'm just calling to say hi to...
Oh, hold on. There we go. Sorry about that.
Hey, Chatterbox. This is Shut Up Tim. I'm just calling to say hi to Kelly Joe and Michaela and Michael David. Oh, wait. Did you guys ever notice that Michaela and Michael are both like female versions of Michael? Or I guess Michael could be the female version of Michaela. It's interesting. But really why I'm calling in is I have a question for Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hi.
Talked in a while, so say something. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I don't really get him.
Well,
Yeah.
You say lots of stuff. I mean,
I
and
do.
yeah.
RobSaysStuff.com.
Except when there's things being talked about that I don't know about. But
Well, and in all fairness between me and Mike, you got to be fast.
And when I'm here,
it's what, I'm like like that old retired guy from podcasting. That's just kind of like here, I had my heyday.
You mean this isn't your heyday? Are you in a rocking chair right now?
This is like the Florida podcast.
I feel like this is our retirement show.
Yeah.
Where podcasters go to die.
Like
No, it's just like,
it's like relax and chill and like
It's true.
it's
Yeah.
like
Podcast and chill. Now you know what we're really doing.
hey,
Hey-o.
it's like when people, quit corporate America and then start smoking pot all day when they retire.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey.
I got a voicemail, but I'm trying to find it because
No,
I.
hang on, though. Hang on.
What?
Rob,
Yeah.
is there anything you would like to talk about uninterrupted right now?
I mean, I've talked about everything that
It's
I'd like to
ironic.
talk about.
This episode, Tim was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will notice Michael interrupted you while you were saying that.
I was just about to
I didn't.
the one thing we asked him to do. The one goddamn thing.
Rob? You're good?
Good.
Oh, Lord.
Are you sure?
Good.
Would you like Mike or I to answer?
Oh man.
Rob's fine, Tim. Leave him alone.
I'm super fine. I love
Mom.
Tim. I love Tim.
That's true. You are super fine. Tim was not a big fan of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I'm afraid.
Nah, he wasn't super into it.
No.
He doesn't really have good tastes, though, so,
That's true.
we're really... Doesn't really count.
He chose to send feedback to us, so that shows a little good taste.
That's
Thanks,
true.
Tim.
That's true.
It's okay. He'll leave us alone now. He's got Shandy to pick on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Shandy. He's all yours.
All right, I have as you can let's see. Here we go.
Mhm.
Hey, Chatterbox. Saw you guys are recording tonight, so
We are.
give your old buddy Matt's going to give you some last-minute feedback. Yeah, so thank you, Michaela, for popping up on the Facebook Live when I do my radio show
Oh, awesome.
on WSCAFM.org. You can stream that online Sunday nights, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. if you don't mind the plug. I mean, I give you guys feedback, so it's all good. Also, been watching some TV, kind of taking advantage of the dog days before the shows. Most of the new shows come back. We got You're the Worst and Narcos coming up next week. I can't wait for those. For this week, I mean. Yeah, so been watched Adam Ruins Everything, which is a pretty good lightweight show if you're just looking for something light, but also has a little bit of entertainment, like kind of a educational kind of thing. It's like a PG version of Penn and Teller bullshit if you were a fan of that show. Also been watching Black Sails, which is some of my podcast co-host John has been a huge fan of. He loves pirates, and it's a good show. I wouldn't say it's a great show, but it's entertaining, and I've definitely been coming back for more. Also been watching Bates Motel, which obviously is nowhere near as good as Psycho, but I think season 2 is definitely a lot better than the first season, and about halfway through season 2, so definitely looking forward to seeing more. Also, I read a book, A Gathering of Shadows by Victoria Schwab. It's part 2 of this Shades of Magic series. I think it's going to be a trilogy, and it's really good. I really like this series. I definitely recommend checking out the first book, A Darker Shade of Magic, and starting from there. Basically, it's about like these 4 parallel Londons and this one kind of these two, like kind of wizards who can travel between them and all kinds of stuff from there. It's really interesting, really cool. It definitely can't wait for book 3 because it ends on a cliffhanger. So what else is there? I think that's about it for me for right now. So I'll end it at that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Matt. That's awesome. Matt and John are on Damn That Television. They always have really good discussions. And Matt's radio show he was talking about is The Drop. And next week on September 4th, they're doing a Freddie Mercury tribute. So check it out. Do love me some Freddie Mercury. Thank you, Matt.
Yay.
All right, sounds good. Well, Kelly,
Yes.
not Joe. Thank you for joining us.
Kelly, not Joe.
Kelly, not Joe. That's my new name.
I should probably unplug my phone as messages come in, huh?
I can hear that. Bloop, bloop. You're very popular. I'm not that popular.
Yes,
Holy.
yes. It's
How does one get
I'm
that popular?
fabulously popular. God, just I don't have time for this anymore.
You people stop messaging me.
No, I'm sorry. I got vacation coming up. I had a bunch of crap going on. I've been awake since 4 a.m. because Connor puked in our bed.
No, God. See, kids. I told you, kids. It's your own fault. You did this to yourself.
Now, just a quick question. Was he already sleeping in the room and then threw up in the bed, or did he walk to your room and then
Kids
past
are
the
awful.
bathroom?
Kids
he
are
was
awful.
in there.
Yeah,
He
no.
decided to sleep in there, and then all of a sudden woke up at 4 a.m. and puked for no reason.
Oh.
Why do they do that, I wonder? Weird.
Curious.
I know my
creatures.
dog barfs in the middle of the night it's because it ate a sock or a frisbee or something.
Okay.
Generally a reason. Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Show. Okay.
See. So,
Thank you, everybody, for the feedback.
yes. I'll try and get this somewhere tomorrow, hopefully,
Okay.
before I travel or something.
That would be good. You could put it in the drip box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got drip.
Drop box.
No, we have a drip box. It's different.
Oh. Drip drop box. I have a drip drop box.
A drip drop bits.
You should see someone about that, really.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us, Kelly Joe.
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me.
It's always a
Yeah.
pleasure.
If you are interested, anyone, I am doing trying to do 250 movies this year. So if you have any suggestions, shoot them my way on Twitter, KellyJoe562.
Watch The Winter's Tale. It's one of Claire's suggestions, just for fun. That's not a horse, it's a dog. Check it out.
Oh, is that the insane one where Will Smith plays the devil?
And Russell Crowe is in it, and Colin Farrell is in it. Yeah.
Oh God.
You can thank Claire later. It's amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Good night. I'm gonna stop the broadcast.
Bye.
Good night. Good
From
night.
the broadcast, we heard it here first.